It looks like we might be getting a new model from the Google DeepMind team, Gemini 4 Flash. Yes, not Gemini 3.5 Pro, but Gemini 4 Flash. As well, Fable 5 is back, but there is one big issue that Anthropic needs to address right now. So let's get into it. So Google has been quiet for quite a bit now. We know that they were about to drop the Gemini 3.5 Pro model, but at least at the moment, there are no signs of a new model coming from Gemini except for a new one that showed up today. And what's really interesting, this time around, it's not the Gemini 3.5 Pro model. Instead, it's Gemini 3.6 Flash. People are confirming that they are seeing a new model enter the LM arena, and it's probably going to be the Flash variant and not the Pro variant, which, if you were to interpret this, could be either two things. Number one, we know currently with the Fable 5 and the Mythos 5 situation, as well the GPT 5.6 Soul situation, that any new model that gets developed now basically has to get safety guarded by the US government, has to get approved, and the labs have to work alongside with the US government to ensure that there are enough regulations and safety features in place. So either Gemini 3.5 Pro is ready and is now being basically reviewed by the government, and that is why there's a delay on that model, or it's number two, which I think is probably most likely the case. We know how strong Fable 5 as well GPT 5.6 Soul these models are. These models are probably the best models out there in the market. Obviously, GPT 5.6 Soul, we don't have access to it properly yet, and it's coming soon. But based off of what the benchmarks look like and based off of the claims by both of these labs, these models are quite strong and competitive. Now, hypothetically, if Gemini 3.5 Pro launches, which is going to be their top model based off of their whole lineup, the Pro models are obviously their number one model. If they were to launch, there's high chances that when the new model launches, it basically tanks Gemini's reputation because it's not as competitive as OpenAI's models or Anthropic's model. And this year, we only have had one model launch from the Gemini team, and that was Gemini 3.5 Flash. And that model, quite frankly, was okay. It's good. It's good for a Flash model, but it's not a frontier model, or it's not a state of the art model that most developers would implement in their workflows. They obviously need a stronger model to be the backbone, and currently that is not going to be a model from the Google DeepMind team. So now what we're seeing instead is that Gemini might be dropping a new model, Gemini 3.6 Flash. And there's expectation that when they drop a new model, the 3.5 Pro, it could come with that or it could come independently. And these are obviously the first test of the new model. And what we are looking at is something that the Gemini models are always kind of really good at in early tests, which is SVG code and SVG capabilities and tests like these, which we see the first one, the pelican riding the bicycle. Yes, there is a lot of detail now. This is a much stronger representation of the actual prompt than what we have seen before. And then we also see the PS5 controller. Now, let's be honest, this tests are basically retired now because number one, the capabilities of all the models out there at the moment have gotten so strong that these tests are basically like complete now. But we can see with at least the PS5 prompt, there's still some glitches that the new model Gemini 3.6 Flash has. For example, we can see the levitating buttons at the back and things like that. From a new model coming from Gemini, if they can't even solve the SVG test, which are these simple PS5 controller or the Pelican test, I don't know how strong it's going to be compared to everything that's out there at the moment. Obviously, these are early tests. Obviously, these are just like one-shot generations. If you were to work with the model, if you were to actually use the Flash model for what it's good at, which is just being super fast, maybe you get better results. But we can clearly tell that thinking and reasoning wise, this is not going to be a model that's going to be implemented for heavy workflow coding or things like that. The last time the Flash model came out, that was not the case. The Flash model was quite competitive, it was quite good, and a lot of people implemented it just because how fast it was and how like efficient it was compared to anything that was out there. But right now that is not the case. So obviously, yes, I'm excited for a new model from the Gemini team. I think Google DeepMind has the capabilities and has the resources to be competitive, but it's just a matter of time until they drop something that is actually worth using. But the more they delay it, I feel, in my opinion, the harder it's getting for them. And here's another generation from the Gemini 3.6 Flash or Gemini 4 Flash, depending on what they actually name it, but an SVG of a BMW M4 CS side view. This is an okay representation, but this is a big upgrade from anything that's out there, at least from the Google DeepMind team. This time around, we're actually seeing a cohesive car. We're seeing some sort of shadow features being added and everything like that. So that kind of tells you that the model is an upgrade from the current Gemini lineup. So that is obviously a positive. But other than that, there's not much indication, at least at the moment, how this is going to compete with everything that's out there. Right now, I don't think it can.
Before we continue, we just launched the Universe of AI newsletter. If you want to stay on top of AI news without having to hunt for it, link is in the description. Don't miss out.
So Fable 5 is finally back today, and based off everything we have seen, the model is still strong. It doesn't seem like the model has been nerfed. However, the only concern, which I mentioned in my last video, are any safety features or any tracking features that might be baked into the model. Obviously, so far, we haven't seen anything like that. Everything seems standard, but there's one major concern. It's how inefficient the model is and how it uses up everyone's rate limits very instantly. For example, this person used Fable 5 Max, which is basically the highest tier, and he just asked a simple question. And based off of that simple question, it used up about 2% of the person's 5-hour usage limit on the Pro plan, and that was pretty much it. It was a simple question like, hello, the smartest LLM ever model is. And it's not just him. A lot of people have been complaining when they use this model, the rate limits get used up very fast. To be fair, Anthropic mentions that you would obviously only use this for your hardest task, for your hardest coding task, not for simple questions because of obviously the rate limits and things like that. But to keep in mind, when you're going to drop a capable model like Fable 5, you need to be able to serve it at a grand scale. And I think a lot of people, a lot of regular users, won't be able to actually use this model or implement them into their workflows because of the rate limit issues. But eventually, I feel like Anthropic is working with SpaceX, and maybe in the long run, after they get the infrastructure in place, they might be able to serve this more widely and more efficiently to a lot of users. But at least at the moment, we know that the strongest model, I think, in my opinion, is back out again, which is a plus. But obviously, we still have the rate limit issues, and these issues are going to keep on occurring until the labs actually have the infrastructure and the resources to serve them. Because Fable 5 is just the beginning. There are stronger models coming, even rumors of Mythos 6 already being tested. And if those models are as strong as they claim, then the rate limit issues is just going to get more and more intense.
But that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, follow our new newsletter as well at universeofai.beehive.com, as well subscribe to the main channel World of AI, and support us on X by following the Universe of AIZ as well. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.